Hello. All right, we got lots of stuff going on today. Jonathan invited some friends over, so I'm making some stuff. Okay, first you'll need the Duncan Hines Perfectly Moist Spice Cake. Okay, one of those. Hey, out. You're gonna put that in your bowl. This is really simple and easy. And you are going to add well, I don't know what that is, but it needs to get turned down. All right. And then I'm going to add a can of, and it's just a generic can. It's from Walmart, of pumpkin. It is the 15-ounce can. You don't have to add 2 eggs, but I already cracked them because I was not thinking, and it's not going to hurt it. And 2 eggs we're going to put in here. And then we're just going to act like we have everything, all the liquid. That is all we're adding to this. So we are going to make this. I'm going to make it. And then put cream cheese frosting on it. And it will be very, very, very good. You want to do it for the 2 minutes like it says. So unfortunately you have to bear with me because I could go turn it on pause, but really truly about the time I do and then go back and turn it on, it might be 2 minutes at that point. So over here I'm making ziti for them for tonight, and I did 3 boxes. I want to stir it. Because you can always freeze it. I don't know if you know you can freeze pasta, but it's nice, yes. You can drain it and cool it and put a little water in it or a little oil in it, coat it, and throw it in the freezer. And then when you want to use it, you just defrost it and use it. And so if I'm making a big batch like I am tonight, I just did some extra so that I have it. So it's in the freezer, ready to go. When I want to cook something at that night or whatever, I just, that's the pain, you know, just the noodles usually. Not 2 minutes yet. I put it in the fridge in the morning, and then I'm good. You can also like kind of hit these in your bag, and it kind of loosens them up. And you can throw them in your favorite dish and throw them in the crock pot, and they'll be fine when you get home. So whatever, that is a time saver trick. All right, we are at the 2 minutes, and so we're gonna be done with that. I gotta check these though, because I'm worried they might be done. It's a lot of little baby noodles. Yeah, they're done. Okay. Let me take care of these real quick. Ooh. It sounds like one of those cans, like popped. Maybe not. Okay. Who knows? I just put brownies in too, but I have a ton of videos of my brownies, so something smells good. Something smells like Axe or whatever that is. Spray. Better than the food smell. Okay. So we'll put this. Now, what you can do if you want, you could put half of it down and put caramel sauce and put the rest down. But not doing that. I mean, I'm just making that up. I just thought, oh, that would have been good. I didn't have any caramel, so I'm like, well, can't do it. Okay, We're gonna bake it like usual. And I'll be back. I may as well show you this recipe too. Okay, so Meyer was all out of their round, and they said there's a shortage, whatever. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. I have some in the freezer. So these are solid frozen. That's usually why I go to Meyer, because I don't want to have to like defrost these, but I do. Yeah, I'm thinking that's not done, but we'll check it. So those are solid frozen, and I'll show you how to unfreeze them in the, no. How to unfreeze them in your Instapot. So solid frozen, I'm gonna stick those in there. I'm gonna do 2 pounds. The nice thing is you can keep these frozen until you need them. I personally, now maybe not you, but I get busy and I go and buy meat and then I'm like, oh, I can't use it right now, and that's a pain, and then I have to use it because it's kind of bad. And then, or I take it out from the freezer, put it in the refrigerator so it defrosts, then I don't use it, then I throw it away. So maybe you are not like me, which is good. Don't be like me. Or maybe you are, so this is just a good little tip. So when you're doing anything in your Instapot, you have to put some type of liquid. It's gonna put a cup of water. And I'm gonna look from a lid. I feel like I'm so far behind right now that everything's crazy. All right, and then I'm gonna hit steam. And I'm gonna hit 13 minutes. I'm gonna do 13 minutes because I don't feel like it was done last time, so we'll do 13 minutes. It will stay red. So the outside might be a little brown, but it will be red inside, which is like what I like, because if you do it in the microwave, it gets all gross and nasty. No one wants that. So this will be good. This is 13 minutes. We'll check on the cake in a second. All right, so it just went off and I want a quick release, so I'm gonna do that. Really, I should do it under the stove so that, all the steam would go up there, but not happening this time. Oh, that was pretty quick. Okay. Okay, the little thing knocked down. The fan automatically came on. I'm not sure. Alright, so now the meat is done. I just got to drain it. And then cook it in here. So this is what it looks like. And it's still red inside, but I'm going to drain it and I'll show you. Looks inside is, I'm just gonna push it. goes right through. And this is what it looks like. Okay, so it's red inside. If you want it maybe not as brown, like say you're making, I'm gonna push brown now. Maybe you're making meatballs or meatloaf, and you don't want it that brown because of whatever reason. Don't do it for as long as I did it. Just do it for like, I don't know, 10 minutes or less. But I wanted mine kind of done. But I mean, it's still pliable. There's no hard spots. Okay, now I'm gonna brown that and try to figure out what else I'm doing. Why is this on? Oh. Whoops. I did microwave on it. Okay, overloading my brain. Alright, this is done. Someone's here. Gotta go figure out what door they're at. Okay, there's just like more stuff to make, I guess. So I always make this, it's called Chi-Chi's corn cake. It's so good. The kids all love it. I usually make it when I make pasta, which you would think, huh, does that go with pasta? Yeah, it does. I mean, it actually goes with anything. Here, Jake, can you take this? And I also make it when I make Mexican food because it goes with that really well too. So, this is how I make it. This is not the recipe. I will post the recipe. You can make it like me. I always do a double batch, so there's enough. So 2 things of corn muffin Jiffy, corn muffin, 2 eggs, 1 cup of sugar for this, for mine, because I'm doubling it. 2 cans of cream corn. And a 1/2 cup of butter. That's it. And it's good stuff. Sometimes the kids put it in there, like when I do it with Mexican food, they put in their taco, they put it on the side. They just eat it, they love it. So I'm gonna make some of that too tonight. We have all these snacks. It's like a pool party, I guess, for a little while, and then they're watching a movie, so anyways. The meat is done. I had to take it out of there so it didn't burn because I wasn't ready for it yet. Okay, so you spray your 9x13 pan. Make sure you get all the Jiffy mix mixed in here. Alright. And sometimes it's like surprise, and it's okay, you can mix it when you get it in the. This is why it takes longer for it to cook because it's a double one. And I just feel like the single one is never quite so tall. And I don't know. This is why I just do it like this. So you can do it the regular way, you can do it my way, whatever. And then we will put the timer for 28 minutes. Okay, now getting to the other stuff. My pasta, 3 pounds of pasta right there. So I'm going to write on here, cooked pasta. So I remember what it is. And the date is 9/11. Cooked. Here. I haven't put water in it yet. It sometimes sticks. It'll be alright though. Very even rinse it to separate it a little more. I mean, really, if you put water on it, it just like comes right apart, so it's not like a big deal. You want to make sure it's really well drained, or you're going to make your your spaghetti sauce stuff too watery. All right. All right, so we're gonna put it in here. I just got new towels. I love them. I think I got from TJ Maxx. They're just so pretty. They say give thanks. I know they're Thanksgiving, but I mean, isn't every day Thanksgiving? Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna put the meat. Well, I'm weird. Those of you who just agreed with that, knock it off. So I want to like mix it in here first. Like, do you have to? No, but I am a creature of habit, and that's just what I do. Now, your pasta will absorb quite a bit of your liquid, and you will have dry pasta if you don't add enough spaghetti sauce. Now, this is just generic stuff, no big deal. I just need a base, because then I add my own stuff to it. Okay. So it was 2 pounds of browned, say that 10 times fast. And then 3 jars of spaghetti sauce, and probably about 2 pounds of pasta uncooked. So I'm doing 2 pounds of pasta uncooked to 3 of these, just so it doesn't get gross, because usually you do 1 to 1, but. All right, now I'm gonna add some pepper. And I don't want that falling out. You never know what's going to come out of this thing. It's kind of, I don't know, it's nice, but garlic salt, it's nice, but I just eyeball it. You don't have to know exactly how much. No, I don't want that. I kind of like this. I wish it was bigger. What are you going to do though? I'm going to put some Italian seasoning in here. So you start out with the base. You don't have to make it like all day and simmer. I mean, some people do, and that's great, and that is wonderful. And if you have time and that's what you want to do, you do that. I don't have time to do that. Onion, salt, but I always feel like it's not flavorful. So the generic, or even the regular. So I like to add what I like. Okay, now this is Garlic Lovers. It's by Flavor God. This is company online. It's pretty good. I don't know if it doesn't have sodium. It has garlic, onion, sea salt, chili pepper powder, basil leaves, pepper, parsley, and thyme. So I'm just gonna add some of this just because I think it'll be good. Okay. And I think we're gonna call it good. Smell oh so good. Turn this off. Now I'll add it here. Woo! Yeah, that's always what I hate, when it gets splashed all over me. You kind I do want these broke up when you put it in, because if you don't, you're gonna get clumps, and it's kind of a pain. So this is it. I mean, this is gonna, you can put it in a crock pot and put it on low. The kids are gonna come in and eat, so might warm it up just a little bit. I mean, everything's pretty hot except you could warm up the sauce before you did it too. But I knew I was gonna warm it up a little bit because I still have to wait for the corn cake I just did, so I'm not too worried about that. And I've gotta frost the cake, and I have to cut watermelon up, so I knew I had a little time on my hands. I don't know if these poor kids came starving because it is 5 o'clock. We never eat at 5, so I don't know, hopefully not. I guess I could send some snacks up, but I don't wanna have them do snacks. All right, so this is it. Now, you can do this one of two ways. You can eat it like that, put Parmesan cheese on it, have yourself a plate of whatever. You can, say you have a ton left over. Say you made this for your family of 4 and you're like, okay, it was way too much. I don't really want to freeze it. So the next day, get a 9x13 pan, spray it, put this in it, put mozzarella cheese on top, you got a new meal. And they'll eat it because they're not going to be like, it's leftovers. They won't. It'll be fine. Okay. So, this is ready to go. It smells so good. I'll put that over in the oven. Hopefully that's enough. He said it was 20 kids. I'm thinking with all that and this, should be fine. All right, so what do I got to do next? The watermelon, you don't need to watch that. Oh, I got to do the frosting. Let me get stuff ready for the frosting. Okay, so now we have a brick of cream cheese, just a 1/3 less fat, a half a stick and softened. So whether you do that in the microwave for 15 seconds or whether you let it sit out while you're doing some other stuff. Half a stick of butter. Go ahead and put those together. I'm gonna add, oh, yes. Hey, hold on just a second. I'm videotaping.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
So
Okay, so now we're gonna add like a tablespoon of vanilla flavoring and a little salt. Okay. And 1 pound of confection sugar. And we'll use lactose-free milk to thin it down a little bit. It's already had that weighed out. I mean, you can eyeball it too. The kids are arriving. They haven't said they're starving, but I don't know. I wonder if most of them do eat by 6. Probably not, because they have practice and I don't know, maybe they'll. All right, I'm trying to hurry. So what started as just really truly this pumpkin spice cake has now morphed into, woo! I need that to go down. Come on. Come on. Do you need help? Ziti. I call it Ziti. They do have Ziti noodles, so, but that's what I call it, that. Ziti and corn cake. So not too bad. Three things on one in 30 minutes maybe. Okay, so it's a little thin, which is okay. It's not going to make or break it. Okay, I am going to try it because I'm worried now that it doesn't taste good. Oh, it tastes good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay. It's very good. Now I'm just going to put that on here. because it does have cream cheese, you really should refrigerate it. Okay. You will be surprised how moist this cake is, even without all the other stuff. It is so moist and so good. And that is the corn cake. Hopefully done. Okay. It is so cool. A couple of my students that I had in Mrs. Duncan's room are here. Never did I think that one day they'd be at my house. I don't know, I never thought about it. I mean, I live in the district, which is so cool to see how grown up they are. All right, I'm going to cut a piece of cake so you can see what it looks like and see how moist it is. Yeah, I hear you. All right. I know these are kind of small. Maybe I won't cut them that small. These are big kids. All right. It is so good. Jamie,
Yeah?
come here.
I'm not gonna try it.
Come on, it's pumpkin.
Pumpkin what?
Pumpkin cake. Please.
How much time do I have to be up there?
Like 5 seconds.
5 minutes?
5 seconds. You're wasting time though.
And go.
Okay, so look at how good it looks. Hold on, let me take a picture real quick.
Gimme.
Hold on, let me take a picture. Okay.
It's been 5 seconds.
All right, you stand right here.
Gimme.
Right here.
This looks so good.
Okay, over there. Don't eat like a pig. What do you think? Does it taste moist?
The top part, yes.
The bottom part, no?
Not so much, but it does taste, but it's not hard.
Yeah, it's moist.
Wait, is this cream cheese?
Yeah, let me
Hey,
watch so you don't get it all over.
it's a cream cheese.
Cream cheese frosting. Why?
That's all.
Careful. Eat it over here, please. How does it taste? Out of 10, what would you give it?
9.
Okay.
But that's because I'm not a frosted person. If I was a
So
frosted,
you would just like these maybe with some powdered sugar on top and not like.
not too much frosting.
Okay. I did put a lot of
I'm
frosting.
just not a frosting person.
Okay, but so you like it, the taste of it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. You can make cupcakes too. It is so good. All right, that is it. I'm gonna do some more videos. I'm gonna make a punch, and I think that's it. Just a punch. Maybe guacamole. I don't know. We'll see. Have a good day.